So in real estate specifically, and being kind of a solopreneur or somebody that's working on their own in sales, um, and trying to find people to help to earn a living, there's different things that we learn in terms of like how to go about finding business. And so, that is networking and keeping track of a database and finding people that were trying to sell their home and it didn't work out and seeing if they want to sell it again. It's through open houses. There's different ways to meet people and to find out if they need your help, or to gather data and then stay in touch with people until they do need you, and just be of service and be of value and um, provide friendship and camaraderie and things like giving advice and just literally being helpful. And if they need you, great. If they don't, great. So some of those tactics though that you might start are not working for you. So in other words, like if you decide that you want to farm a neighborhood, and what that means is that you're going to go out in that community and you're going to try to be known in that community through mailers, through phone calls, through Facebook groups, maybe next door. You're using any kind of tool that you can, events, door knocking, like having people over to your home, having parties if you live there. Somehow coming up with a set of things to do to become known and become useful and become a real estate agent in that community. And it's called farming. And so, but that takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of consistency, and a lot of times it has mailers and events, and those cost money. And so when you're doing something like that and it doesn't work, when do you stop? If you're doing something in your life and it's not working, maybe a relationship or something else in your life, how do you know when to stop? And I don't know that I can 100% answer that question, and maybe I'm still trying to figure some of that out myself. But I do think that, if dollars are going out and dollars aren't coming back in, that makes it a pretty easy decision to red light, green light it. I think that if your primary goal is to meet people and to have people help, use you, and they're not calling and they're not responding to any of your messaging, then either your messaging's broken, it's not being done consistently, there's somebody else that already beat you to the punch. And so I think you've got to think through those things and decide, should you do it in a different community?